So I had to look this one up too, how oil prices could be negative, and it's actually tied to the futures contracts. So with oil, with commodities, you're able to buy futures contracts, meaning that you're going to lock in prices at some future date. But with those contracts, unlike with like stock options contracts, you're going to need to accept physical delivery of the barrels, right? If you're buying oil or some other commodity, and if prices continue to fall and demand dries up, that's what caused the prices of those contracts to actually go negative, because nobody wanted them, right? And nobody wanted to be the bag holder that would accept delivery of those contracts. So that's what drove them negative. And it points to the thing that you need to understand when you're trading. You've got to understand all the different nuances of the asset that it is that you're looking at trading. What can happen? No, most people didn't think that you could have negative prices, right? Like the worst that could happen, it goes to zero, right? Well, guess we were all wrong. So you gotta understand that what happens if you're trading futures contracts and price goes to zero or into negative territory. Do you have that kind of concern with stocks? Do you have those kind of concerns with stock options? If the price of the underlying stock went to zero, then the worst that happens to you is that your option expires worthless, right? If you're an options buyer. Now, if you're an option seller, right, like this is where you start to get into a similar problem. If you're an option seller and price just takes off on you, right, and now all of a sudden, like you might get margin calls. If say the company's going to be taken over, then what then? It's not trading anymore. How much are you going to have to pay to get out of these options that you have? It's those kinds of considerations that you need to take into account when you look at a strategy like, oh, you know what? I could sell options and have a 90% win rate. Well, that looks fantastic. But is it really when you're dealing with this kind of risk? Not if you ask me.